Sap actually went down early, so let's go ahead and roll it because this is Zate being 300 IQ. Using the sound of the slipstream, this is something he does so well. Crouching up, these players have no idea he's coming in. Finishes off the first one right away. That's Borwin. Tux tries to make the play, but not before he finishes the elimination. And then Zate ends up going down, tries to get the wall replaced for a bit, but continues on forward, gets back up with the slipstream, eventually comes back up to take out the last remaining player here. This was a 1v2 clutch. And if you think about the standings right now, they were at 40 points before this game began. They got 3 points in this one here by himself. That's what kept him in the lead here today, right now. Finally picking up Volks on the outside of the zone. That's perfect play from Zate. Didn't get quite top 15, but he did get this one last elimination. And that is what is keeping them in the game right now. You have to remember, they did not play too well in the last game. They accrued a little bit of points, and they're doing it again. They have to have a strong game here. But when you think about the rest of them too, Mongraal and Mitro, they had only Mongraal for a little while. Vinny and Zexro, they only went down to Zexro as well. So clutch is all up. I mean, literally, it comes down to one per player's performance. I can't wait to see this last game. Gentlemen, please, if you don't mind, close us out.
Thank you, Balla. Great stuff as always. And whoa, there. Okay.
Marshmello joining us on the cast.
Yeah, I think that's basically exactly how it works. Now we have a little bit of special announcement for everyone live in the venue right now. Pay attention, Fortnite World Cup attendees, to celebrate the 1 p.m. Marshmello live performance on Sunday. Tomorrow, the first 2,500 fans to enter the Arthur Ashe Stadium will receive a Marshmello cosplay helmet to wear during the performance. The first 400 fans to enter the stadium will also receive the Marshmello supply drop codes. These special codes contain the Marshmello outfit, the Mellow Rider glider, the all-new Mellow Mallets pickaxe, and 1,000 V-Bucks. Also, the first 10,000 fans to enter the stadium will receive Fortnite-themed Thunder Axes to make noise while cheering on their favorite players during the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Doors to the Arthur Ashe Stadium open at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, so you want to make sure you get here early to make sure you get your seat. I'm looking forward to that.
Can you show me the axes, please?
We're going to be here tomorrow. We're banging these around, and you can annoy your siblings with these when you end up going home with them. I don't want to give everyone any more ideas, but I'm ready for that performance. It's going to be an absolute blast. I know, I'm sure everyone here looking forward to that as well. Marshmello is so much fun to watch live, but this is it. Dr. Lupo, at the end of this game, we will crown the first ever Fortnite World Champions. I cannot believe we made it here. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. $15 million on the line here. 3, 2, 1.
Jack, 10 weeks of practice, the qualifiers, constant hours of scrimmaging against each other. These players know each other's strategies. They know where they're going to drop. They know when they will and won't pressure. This is going to be intense. Everything comes down to this last match, and as we've seen from previous games, 20-plus points is easily attainable in a single match, which means tons of players still in contention for first place.
Yeah, anyone can still make it here.
The back-to-back winners, Nyrox, Aqua on your screen right now. Right now. bolt action sniper rifle. Temporarily vaulted, brought back, a headshot as a knockdown, 105 to the body. Big damage there.
So here we go. Players now still fighting Keatstar and Hunter. Shockwave grenades picked up. 20 total builds possible right now. 100 HP, so they have all the shields they could ever want. Wondering if they've done any damage yet to their opponents. Looks like they'll just go ahead and be happy with backing on them for now. Don't want their final game to end super early.
We can see in the minimap down there. I'm curious if they know other players are over there at Mega Ball. Meanwhile, Aiden and Sean. Paradise bombs. Aiden goes down. It's all up to Sean to try and make the clutch save. It is Pottle. SSK, jam side, also dropping down here every single time, but it is not enough. Jam side comes out on top. Able to temporarily save his duo.
And there goes Aiden and Sean. They now exit the World Cup duos as well.
Pressure though, Jay and Little also dropping here at Paradise. These highly contested, very important POIs are big. Oh my gosh, the aggression.
Shockwaves in, stink grenades deployed, and there it goes. The elimination comes on through as they got the scent of blood and like sharks in the water chase down their opponent.
You can't really blame them either in situations like this, though, especially at the World Cup. If you get a knockdown, if you're in a 2v1, you're even willing to sacrifice your teammate potentially in a situation like that to try and get another.
Already, people are dropping much quicker this game.
Oh, 100%.
Already down to 7 duos eliminated from this one. 84 players left in total. And you might think, that's not a lot in Fortnite, but no, trust me, right now in a lobby like this, they're going quick. And I will say this duo of Daedra and M11Z, if they can make it to late game with the assault rifles they have a legendary assault rifle on this boat and an epic got up, I will say. Skeptic basically saves Twitch right there, who was down to 28 HP. Skeptic a third time, they get the minis popped as well. Landjock and Punisher, who've had some early exits in some games. Beginning of today, looking to see if they can end on a high note right now. One Chug Splash used to get up to 157 HP. Landjock with the elimination down on the Tulanade as they continue to bust on through. 2 versus 1. Lanade dead. They get the full elimination. Chug Splash unfortunately missed right there as he was shockwaved away, but he'll hop right back in to help his duo.
Drop in, fighting the same box. Tyler 15 goes down. That kind of 2v1 is tough. You're stuck inside the box with both opponents. There's kind of no way out, especially when some of the walls may not even necessarily be yours.
And Clicks and Skeptic run away from Tilted to not have to deal with a fight there, but instead push right into XXM and X-Men. Now the fight begins. Skeptic dropping on back, trying to dodge the sticks. Clicks taking a ton of damage right there as well, and they just get an elimination. The player was knocked. The player was knocked, and the elimination was actually finished by the airstrike coming on through. Clicks does get knocked by the stink. We hopped away from that at an unfortunate time, but we do get an update there as Skeptic now at 150 HP eats the stink grenade to the face again, and with only 2 builds left. Clicks now knocked, and nades flying on in. Oh, the 150! The 150 makes the difference! Can Skeptic clutch right now? You see the panic stink, he actually stinks himself right there. Skeptic with no builds, relying on just this hand cannon, and they get the full elimination for the extra HP. It looks like they'll decide to fall back and eliminate Clicks right now. Skeptic looking to try to cut down this player. They have knocked. How many mats will he get? Looks like 12 total builds. Might be a difference maker in this one. Goes through, wall in place, not gonna happen as of yet. Tries to get a shot.
Oh my gosh! The clutch from Skeptic.
And you see he shakes his head right there, does get the job done. The one-shot headshot from the hand cannon, 150 to the dome, swings the battle in his favor. No mats, no teammate, no problem, as Skeptic gets the job done.
I said it before and I'll say it again, he's one of the most confident players that we have seen in the World Cup, and right there, literally standing in the open to bait a shot so he could hit that 150 with a hand cannon is huge.
He knew he needed to do something to swing the tide of that battle. It's literally nearly impossible to win with 0 mats and they have the high ground. And guess what? As the player went down to thirst, his teammate, well, things worked in his favor as he hits the shot. Saf and Zate, who had a 3-point lead on second place heading to this game, only at 0 points earned so far, but still in a position where they can earn a lot off placement and finish strong to be crowned world champions. We'll see if it goes their way. They do have 1 heavy sniper, 4 shadow bombs. You see in the inventory of Saf, and a launch pad too. So a lot of items to use in the late game, Dr. Lupo.
Another player flying in, Wishy DP. Gustavox 8. Duo landing below, Stompy, Shinken, a duo that I want to have my eyes on quite a bit. We see a quick little edit fire through the wall, and they pick off inside the rope.
Dexter and Vinny, I believe.
Zane are really pushing for that first place position. Quite pressing above and drop down. A little bit of damage, but not the best spot to sit and try and fight that. Sam gonna back up top and use that final mini, 149 total HP. And I was literally about to say, can still go down to a heavy snipe to the body, and that may be exactly what happened. Luckily at that range, Zane can still pick Saf up. Pressure comes in from that duo that just took that shot.
They just get up to that Mitro was just eliminated. But remember, folks, this is Zate and Saf on your screen, who are our current leaders today. Saf knocked. It looks like Zate's going to try to go for the revive, and no one's survived. Scenario for them to be able to get a revive in. That could have spelled disaster. But up off the ground goes Saf, and they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're both back in play.
Looks like the player who took the shot sitting at that modern building of the safe zone there. Still inside the safe zone. Meanwhile, the spread of all these players starting to tighten up just a little bit. Mongrel, one of the most team, 60 possible builds for Assassin. Very 50. Don't have to move just yet.
Reminder for everyone watching at home, this is our final game today. At the end of this, the score will be tallied and we will crown our first ever Fortnite World Cup champions, our Fortnite World Champions, live from the Arthur Ashe Tennis Stadium here in New York City. Stay involved in the conversation. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup before, well, everything goes insane in these next few moments. The fourth zone has popped on up. 56 players left, 34 duos. Who will take the final 3 Royale?
Now, Rojo and Wolfie's all the way up top, on top of the hill here. They do have at least one baller. They have an opportunity to move. It looks like Rojo's going to make that move. Wolfie's just calculating by still looking to take a shot at somebody. Baiting your teammate, not the worst idea. Rojo's going to move down this little camp underneath this kind of shack and farm up everything that he can. Materials, like we've said before, we'll say it again. You always see late games where it comes down to potentially who does and does not have those remaining. Getting those couple materials can be key. Wolfies, heard the snipe shot there. Looks like nobody got connected with it. Above 107 builds in that inventory. Mega and Dubs down underneath. Literally right next door. Bell, Mongraal, across the street, 4ZR and nowhere. Saf and Zate. So many players bunched up in the same structures right now. This might be the time for players like Mega and Dubs to take shots through. That's why they're editing the windows. They're looking for players rotating or even getting pressure from others that may be around them to shoot in on the same surfaces. See if
Zate gets an elim. Now 2 points away again. Saf with an elim as well.
the same player.
Okay, there was not okay. But still, either way, within a couple points on first place. And on the top left, the team in second. On the bottom right, the team in first. Who will become the first ever Fortnite World Champion?
Go, rotation occurring. Mongraal on the feet, picking up
Dubs. He just knocked out. He just elim Dubs.
Saf and Zate waiting on the bottom. Only one elim, but it doesn't really matter at this point. They just need to focus on positioning and catching players on rotation. Flung to the top of your screen. Tons of players bunched up near each other. Mongraal, he shots the rocket out. See if pressure can happen there. Mongraal may be able to pick up an elim soon. An RPG late game competitive Fortnite. Super, super advantageous, especially if you have players that are on the move. Get a shot just in front of them, just going just quick at it. Mongraal's looking for any chance he can get to take shots at players that do not know that he's there.
And remember, earlier in today's competition, it was Mitro who winds up living all the way to the end by himself and getting 5 extra elims, which put them into the top 3 after just game number 1. Now it's Mongraal's turn to do the same. The new pickup for FaZe Clan looking to clutch on up. Putting shots down range. I believe this is Mega, one of his teammates on FaZe, who's on the other side of that metal, and he's not relenting with this pressure. both of these duos actually in our top 10 right now. The new zone pops on up, and this is a full moving zone. Did he get the elim? He did! Mongraal with the elimination onto Vega. Just so single-handedly took down Vega.
I don't know if you saw that when the elim popped up on the screen. The eyebrows raised just a little bit. He may have even been surprised that he picked that one off. That's a huge point from that duo.
They're absolutely within arm's reach of making this happen. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the final moments of the Fortnite World Cup Duos competition. Who will take home $3 million and the title of Fortnite World Champion? Mongraal trying to put his name into the hat. 3 eliminations so far. Storm Surge has begun, but they're far and away above it. He uses his last Shadow Bomb, though, Dr. Jimbo.
For 1,000 damage above, but yeah, that last mobility piece, that might be a mistake. We'll have to see here in a second. The move so far, though, that maybe that was his only choice to stay in this. Look at the left side of your screen right now, folks. It's insanity. So many players making their way across it. Even the same structures built by their opponents. 36 total players. We're at 23 duos remaining. 8 more duos need to go down before we get the placement points. And with how close first, second, third, all those placements are to each other, every single point is going to matter coming down to the last moments here.
Sap all by himself now. You see Aqua, weak. Nyrox, weak. Players dropping another Shockwave, using it all the way ahead of the zone. It could be a game-saving play on the bottom right of your screen. Aqua's all by himself. Mongraal now one shot. This could be the end. No, no! He gets 50 health. Mongraal gets 50 health. He'll live to see another day as the zone doesn't take him yet. Can the young god make it happen? No! The player turns and rips him in two as he does drop out there. They will not finish atop our leaderboard.
Immediately after Stompy picks up the elim on Mongraal, Nate Hill takes him out.
We're down to the top 15.
Everybody's just picked up placement points for the leaderboard standing, which is key. Everybody on the board right now still in huge contention. Landjock goes down to the top. Chapix and Epic Whale have the ultimate high ground on every player that's left in the match. Nate Hill flying just barely outside of the storm. He does go down right there. Rojo, multiple players still in Ballers. The Rocket, an attempt to break Rojo's RPG. The Baller RPG rotates away from it. Look at the top left of the screen though, Jack.
Only one duo left. Epic Whale on the high ground all by himself. Cease and Elevate, the last duo alive in this game, can still make something happen. They were in a very similar situation earlier on. Shots still coming on through. Aqua with one, but he goes down. We'll have to see where they end up as we look to crown our champions. 8 players remaining, 7 different squads. Again, the only duo still left, Cease and Elevate. They're currently at 4 total eliminations. Rojo on the bottom right of your screen, the left side, the full lobby left. Arkram still in this 4ZR as well. Keenstar with so little HP can't take a bit of storm damage. Cease goes down. Elevate with an elim. Epic Whale raining down shots. Rojo trying to panic build in these last moments. 6 players left in this game.
Still a full duo though. There we go. Elevate goes down. Cease limited as well. It's 4 solos remaining. These are the final moments of the duos competition for the Fortnite World Cup. We have 4 players remaining. Arkram sitting in the highest elim count. Oh, Hosuckus got the build up. Still in the safe zone. A quick 180 and he can't quite catch that elimination.
Arkram 1 versus 1. Arkram versus the player up top. There's just no way. There's just no way. Arkram though, 6 elims, but 4ZR in the end will take the final game with the victory royale. 10 placement points earned. What a